yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like... And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love?
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. 4 quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Not the kick to bring out of the end zone block. He is stopped well shy of where a touchback would have been. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19, Tiger, 19.
Will Rowe from the gun. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
First down throw here from Milroe. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up. And he's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. You're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
Milroe throwing again now on 2nd down. Cut out left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Walker on 1st down. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
19. Packers 60. Packers.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Here we go. Set. Ready,
Walker now from the gun. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Walker again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's got to run for it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And forced a 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Jaden Reed to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. We'll go play action. Here's Penix. That's complete to Johnston. Outright. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they'll they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. Tag. Cowboy 80. Go.
Play fake, Penix. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
York knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Throw left side, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. To the air, Milrow. Finds him over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now it's Milrow. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Come on, come on. Hey, check. Cowboy 80, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Milrow with it on 1st. Throws caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now.
Jump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. From the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, ready?
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's another for it. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Penix. Complete out to the right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
42-yard line.
Running left is Robinson. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Another carry for Robinson. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. North tacks on that extra point. And the Falcons tie things 10-10.
To kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
19, Tiger, 19.
Milroe from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
18 Lions. Let's go now. 19 Lions. 6 the Eagles. 6.
Off the play fake, Milroe. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
60 Maverick. Check. 60. Cowboy 80.
Milroe looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
7 Pirates. 7.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
On the return, here comes Reed. Stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jaden Reed on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. To the air with Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got it. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Man downfield, and he finds London. A great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4th.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to throw. Pass complete. Screenplay. Makes the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. On the return, here comes Reed. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Viking 18. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Play fake. Penix. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 38-yard line.
Cowboys. Out.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
60 Bison. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
3rd down, it's Penix. He has the first over the middle. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Running it after the penalty. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A gain of 15 there. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
The Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing for the pistol. Penix. Headed out right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. That one intended for Drake London. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Again, Penix to the air. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, dude. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
A 46-yard attempt.
York knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
York to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, cut my team, cut, let's go.
From the gun, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Lays out left side and gets it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now it's Milroe. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Motioning left is their running back. Milroe with it on 1st. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Come on. Hit. Press on 80.
Milroe from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Ready? Hunt.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves.
He's back to throw. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. They'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Robinson again here on 2nd. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. Shoves him off. He will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Come on, set! Reload!
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. We've paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. That's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after that play. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Penix. Forced that to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80!
See the goal line. Yes, let's get it.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
3rd and long for him here. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Drake London with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Penix and the Falcons. They're looking to tack on 2 more.
18 run! 18
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Bison!
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the tip-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
24, Falcons 19. Cade York to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Shotgun now for Milrow. They did it! He made the interception! Nick Bolton has it. And the Falcons have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little runs set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
And 2.
Let's go now!
At the 22-yard line.
19,
Tiger, 19 Tigers.
They're going play fake with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Trying one here with Robinson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Holding left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Throwing from the gun here. It is caught left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Walker on first down. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Euro now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back to throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play action. Here's Penix. Connects on the crosser. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it. by adding all the extra yardage.
Penix on first down. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. They'll run it with Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons facing a 5-point deficit.
10 at the 24-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. Along the right sideline, there's space. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Reed. Escapes a defender. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looked like we had an injury on that play and some worried faces out there. Yeah, it's quarterback Michael Penix Jr. who's in need of the attention. Medical staff out to take a look. Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black, putt.
Here's the backup. First throw. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Red, 38. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Another throw here on second down. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over just shy of the 40.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's out in the clear. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cougar night.
So the Seahawks take this one.